of SUKAD as a company and the Uruk technology platform, I think we should talk a little bit about the approaches that we're taking as far as the Uruk platform goes, and how, based on all the evolution surrounding the camp thinking and based on the entire evolution of the project management ecosystem, how we have really incorporated those insights and those learnings into our technology, and how that technology now addresses the most critical needs of project management professionals today.
Well, as a primary developer of Uruk, but the work is not alone. As I mentioned, when we were in Dubai, we were working on methodology. We had a lot of help, primarily from Luke Bowens and Nada Shaban. Also, with the current SUKAD, I have a lot of input from the board and other shareholders about how can we create a great solution. And we want to emphasize the term solution here because we don't believe Uruk is another software tool, because a lot of people think, the market is flooded with software tools. Uruk, it's definitely not a tool. It's a major comprehensive solution that include the processes, the methodological approach, and also include a lot of the culture. Softly, I guess we're trying to embed culture throughout Uruk in a soft way. And how are we doing this? Well, obviously, as I mentioned, because a lot of the experience that I have as a primary developer of Uruk and all the help we've had over the years, and personally, I have been in project management for more than 30 years, and if we include the collective wisdom of the people who have worked with me over the years, whether on camp or Uruk, we probably have a few hundred years among us in terms of project management experience from different industries. So there are a lot of knowledge, real world project management knowledge. We're not academic, and no insult to academic. I mean real world, when we are actually working on the project and we see the good, the bad, and the ugly on small project and mega project. I mean, I've had the fortune to work on 2 mega projects, and one of them we consider somewhat was more of a failure and one more of a success. So those things, and obviously failure sometimes teach you more than success. So over the years, I have been a learner of project management. I'm very passionate about project management. I have been in project management for 31 years, if we exclude the early years as an engineer, just pure project management since my master's. So I've seen a lot of the great practices from highly competent project management organization, and I've seen a lot of poor practices, and I've seen some ugly practices, and I've seen some no practices at all, as I mentioned earlier, managing by Excel or PowerPoint. So we've seen a lot of the gaps in practice. We've seen many of the common errors. We have seen the bad practices sometimes, or they're trying to force, like right now, the trend is agile everywhere we go. And many people insist that agile is a project management methodology. It's not, but this is not the topic, so we don't need to go into detail right now. Agile is not a project management methodology, right? And agile doesn't work in construction. And yet you have people who are promoting agile today. They insist, no, it works in construction and agile is a project management methodology. That indicates to me that those people are working on project and they're probably using agile as project management, but they are only managing a stage of the project, not the whole project holistically. So when we identify these gaps, we wanted Camp and Uruk to be highly agile in the sense of business agility, the flexibility, the ability to be dynamic in terms of the stages, changing the method to fit different type of domain, and to take all the technical considerations. So we want to provide a great solution to allow that agility, the business and the project agility, without losing sight of what's important in terms of life cycle, the proper governance that we need on project, and the different industries and domains. So that's what we are trying to build within Uruk, is build the standardized process for the methodology and with all the tailored method. However, on top of that, there are a lot of solutions in the market as well that focus on portfolio management. And what we want to do is we want to combine project management with portfolio management. And on top of that, On top of that, we also have functions: cost, scope, risk, quality. And there are a lot of tools in the market to deal with these things individually. So what we're trying to do within Uruk, in terms of managing project, if we ignore managing the program and the portfolio and governance for now, in terms of managing project, we want to integrate, we already said earlier, we want to integrate project management with business, and we've done that. We want to integrate project management with operation, and we have done that. We introduced a project success model that assess the project success from project management and business objective. We implemented that in Uruk as well. And we want to integrate also with the ability to manage individual things, function like cost and schedule and quality and risk and resource management and team and stakeholder engagement and all of these things. So it's so technically Uruk is not like, it's literally like 6 or 7 major softwares combined together. So Uruk is in a way is an integrator of all that great knowledge. Now, not everything is ready today, but some of it is ready today, and some of it we continue to build over time, with the objective, of course, in our aim and goal is that within 5 years for Uruk to become the primary project management solutions out in the market.
Thank you, Mounir. You mentioned that one of the key values